Okay, how to win more tennis matches. Cracking the code. So, how do you win more tennis matches? Well, what if there was a surefire way to win more tennis matches? What if there was a surefire way to make sure you played your best tennis more often? What if there was a surefire way to minimize the effectiveness of your tennis opponents? And what if there was a code to unlock all of the above? And what if someone had the crack for that code? And what if there was a system to crack the code every time the code was changed? Would you want to know it? Well, let me tell you that winning tennis matches often has absolutely nothing to do with who has the better shots. There just is no argument that there are other factors. But do you know what they are? What are they? Okay, I'm going to tell you a true story. I've changed the characters slightly, but this is seriously a true story. A friend of mine, 37-year-old female, hadn't played since the birth of her last child, just an ordinary club player, decides to go back to her local club and signs up for lessons. And let's just say her name was Chrissy, and let's just say the coach's name was Nick, just for argument's sake. So she goes back, plays in some group lessons, and starts working just basically on improving some tennis shots. End of the month, club tournament comes along. Nick, coach, says, hey, I think you've got to play in this. Just a bit of fun, give you a chance to, get out there, see what improvements we've made. So she says, yeah, okay, I'll do it. Fitness, she thinks, okay, I'm going to do some extra fitness because that will obviously make me better. Does some stuff on the treadmill, does some cardio stuff on the bike. Obviously, more fitness equals more balls. I'm going to get to more balls the fitter I am. Okay, mental as well. She knows that some mental training can help. Obviously, you haven't got that much time. She's got a week or so before she plays. But she does some PMA, some positive mental attitude training. Don't know, gets a CD or something. Day of the match. Goes and plays the match. What happens? She plays really well. Happy. Plays well. She moves well. She's getting to lots of balls, fitness work playing off. And that forehand, that killer forehand that she's got, has been hitting it really well in practice, hits it well in the match. What was the score? She loses 6-2. It's a one-set match. Not best of three, just a one-set match. She loses 6-2. Why did she lose? I mean, that's really the bottom line. Why did she lose? Let's quickly recap on what happened. She was moving well. Fitness work was obviously paying off. Moved well, moved around. She hit that forehand well. That's been going really, really top gun. And the bottom line is her opponent was no better than she was. She lost the match because basically her opponent didn't give her a chance to hit her forehand. I watched it. The forehand was going well. She just didn't get a chance to hit it. Her opponent also kept the point short, so long drawn out points and the fitness work that she'd done didn't really come into play. And also her opponent used a shot that she personally was really good at. She had a really good volley. She came in, kept the point short, approached on her backhand and volleyed the ball away. The point basically is this. You need more than just hitting the ball well if you want to win matches. You really got to understand what is happening on the court. Her opponent really did that well, sussed out that her forehand was good, kept the ball away from her forehand, knew that her own best shot was the volley, kept coming in the volley. You've got to understand, just as her opponent did, who is doing what to who. She realized that that play that she was going to incorporate into the game was better for her, and also realized that keeping the ball on the forehand was obviously going to be of no consequence and no use to her in the long run. If you don't do this, if you don't understand who is doing what to who, if you don't basically have an idea about how to play your opponent, then winning tennis matches is basically only down to chance at the very best when you're playing someone of around about your own standard. So this is what you need to do now. You need to think about your own approach to matches. Do you even have one? Do you have an approach? I just come across so many people that basically don't have any kind of strategy or any kind of plan, either when they go into a match or during a match. What I've done, I've got a special tennis match play system, a little special report. You can have a look at it. It tells you exactly what to do, gives you some player specific strategies, it tells you how to formulate strategies, and it's all there. Go to that page, check it out. Everything's laid out for you. You can read through it. If it's for you, I think it's something you want to pick up. www.beatallthetennisplayersyouwant.com. So once you've done that, do yourself another favour. Go along, tennistrainingcentral.com. Free membership. There's over 100 pages of content. I'm also going to chuck in a top tennis training tips and a tennis speed e-course for free. Everything for free. Just got to sign up. Look forward to seeing you on the other side.